Well, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mishykat. I hope you guys are having a great day. You hopefully had a great week. The reason I'm saying that is because it's Saturday. And if you're not, it's okay. Like 2 weeks ago, I stressed myself out by overworking myself. Because we were behind in work. And it was to the point where I was frustrated and very irritable, and I actually considered taking a break from AmpGuard. And I talked to my boyfriend, and he was like, well, what seems to be the problem? And I, kind of explained it to him how I've been feeling. And he was like very supportive, and he said, if you want to take a break from AmpGuard, if you feel that's best for you, then you should do it. But we have a lot of events coming up, and we talked so much that I decided to do a 1 week on, 1 week off AmpGuard. So 1 week I'll do AmpGuard, and then one weekend I won't do AmpGuard. So this is one of the weekends where I'm not doing AmpGuard. So I won't be at practice today. My boyfriend will. I'm trying to see if I can get him to film a little bit of the practice. And so, yeah. And if I don't have an AmpGuard video for you guys this week, I did just upload 4 of them of the joint mid-range that we had last weekend. We did manage to make it up there. It took us 2 hours to get up to Ventura, but we got there just as the tournaments were starting. So my boyfriend wasn't a part of the tournaments, and I filmed them. And then I filmed the battle game, and then I filmed the ditching. That was afterwards. Yeah, so hopefully that'll tide you over until I can have another proper AmpGuard video for you guys. So as you can tell by my surroundings, and as I mentioned before, I'm here at work. My shift hasn't started yet. I was trying to get an earlier shift, but my group lead was very adamant that I work in the afternoon this time around. 2 weeks ago, I was able to work in the morning because there wasn't a lot of people that were going to work, because they had a funeral to go to for one of our co-workers. Our co-worker didn't pass away. Our co-worker's mother passed away. And I'm not really too keen on funerals that much, unless it's my own family. I mean, I will go if I need to. I just don't like the atmosphere. It's just like too sad, and sorry that I'm not going to the funeral and I ended up working, but I was just gonna work 8 hours, and then my boss, or my group lead, well, I call him my boss, he said, oh, you can work up to 12 hours. I thought that was a little bit much for Saturday, so I just said, oh, maybe I'll just work 9. I ended up working 10 and a half. And so that weekend I was just super stressed and frustrated, and I was actually kind of anxious for this weekend because we've been waiting on a shipment for some components to come in, and they were promised Tuesday and they didn't come Tuesday. Then they were promised Thursday. They were in the next town over, but we didn't get them Thursday, and we finally got them Friday, which was yesterday. And so I thought, like, oh, okay, now we're gonna get going. We're probably gonna work 10 hours, we're gonna work 12 hours, but my group lead goes, no, we're just gonna work 8. I'm like, okay. And he goes, yeah, and we're gonna work Saturday and we're gonna work Sunday. So I didn't want to work Sunday. I know it would be a good idea to at least go in for like a couple hours, maybe like 6 or something, but I really didn't want to work Sunday. I wanted to have a day to just recover, at least a day to recover. So that's basically what's going on. Work was kind of slow Monday through Thursday, and then it ramped up yesterday, and today it's gonna be a little bit busy. Tomorrow will be busy, but I won't be there. And then he said, don't worry, we'll go back if you want, we'll go back to working 10 hours, 12 hours this coming week. So we'll see how that goes. But this upcoming weekend, well, next weekend is a 3-day weekend. It'll be Labor Day weekend. So, and I think we have a thing scheduled for next weekend. I think someone wanted to do a fundraiser for our park, for the LARP group. I haven't heard anything from that, so I don't know if that's still going on. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a joint thing with Freeman's. But I haven't heard anything from that yet, and I'm not going to practice, so I won't know anything about it until my boyfriend comes back, or when I get off work. Nothing has been really going on except for the joint man raid, and that was really fun. Though we stayed a bit longer than we should have. We ended up, after everything was over, we ended up going to this shopping center. I think it's called The Collection. It's like a row of shops. It has like an REI and a Container Store and a Target and some other shops. So it's like an outdoor shopping center. It's not like a mall. So we ended up heading over there to get some food. We ended up in what was like their food court, and we ended up being there till I'd say 9 o'clock, and then we ended up being there until midnight, talking with a couple of our friends, and then we had to take the trek home, which was like an hour and a half. So by Sunday, I was just really tired. We were supposed to go watch a movie that morning, Sunday morning, and I was like, I really don't want to go watch a movie that early. I have a lot of stuff I need to get done for the week. I needed to do laundry, I needed to clean up the house a bit, and so my boyfriend thought something was wrong, and I said, like, you know, the movie's like 2 hours and a little over 2 hours, and we're gonna go watch Hobbs and Shaw. We did go watch Hobbs and Shaw, but later in the evening. That movie is really good. It has Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and it has Jason Statham, and it has a lot of action. It's action packed, and I really like the end because as you may or may not know, The Rock is half Samoan, so they put that in there, and they had Hobbs go back home to Samoa, which was really Hawaii. And you know, seeing the family aspect like work together against the bad guy, who is, I think, played by Idris Elba. That was pretty good. Just seeing them all together and be like, oh, family. And then I think Hobbs's mom, she was super funny. She was really cute and say like, oh, we're family, we need to stick together. And it just it hit home because I'm still pretty close with my family, but I don't live with them anymore. I moved out quite a bit ago, but families, and I'm Hispanic, so family is always like this when it comes to Hispanics and like Hispanic culture. Whether you're Mexican, I'm Mexican American, my parents are from Mexico. So yeah. We also watched another movie. It was, I don't know if I mentioned this before in a previous video or a previous vlog, but I did watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and it stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt, and it's a Quentin Tarantino film, and it's like a unique twist on a real-life event, a gruesome real-life event. If you're familiar with the Manson murders of Sharon Tate and that whole like household, I don't remember the other people that perished in that, but I know Sharon Tate for sure. It was a unique twist on it. I don't want to give too much away, just in case you haven't seen the movie. I'm not sure if it's still in theaters or not, but you should go watch that movie if you get a chance. And if it's still in theaters, go watch it. So basically, that's basically it. I've just been working quite a bit, not a lot as much as before because we were waiting on that shipment. We finally got the shipment, so we'll see how the next week coming goes. Also, if I look a little bit different, I got my hair cut the other day. Well, actually yesterday. I got a haircut. I've been meaning to do this for a while. I just haven't had the time to go do it. Like, it's like a conundrum. Not a conundrum. It's like when you're an adult, you either have the time but not the money, or you have the money but not the time. And money and time finally just matched up, and I'm just like, you know what, if I don't go do this right now, I'm probably gonna keep waiting, and then it's not gonna be summer anymore. And I actually really like it. It's a haircut that I had similar to last year. I want to say last year. It might have been 2 years ago. I cut it short because I do dye my hair quite often. It tends to take a toll on my hair. I try to use dyes that have added conditioners. So I use two brands. One's called Arctic Fox and the other one's called Iro. It's I-R-O, but I call it Iro because I've heard a couple of people call it that. And I use those two, like whichever is on sale. Like if they're having a sale, I'll pick some up. I have quite a bit of bottles in my home right now. I don't have the red. I'm running out. So once I run out of the red, I might change up my hair. I've been thinking about either doing blue or purple or a combination of the two. One of my friends, who I consider family, suggested to do oil slick hair, and I was looking it up and it kind of looks like peacock hair. So it's purples, blues, and greens, and I think a little bit of teal in there. It seems a little bit busy, but I think it'll get, if I decide to do that, it'll be easier since I have the short hair. I won't have to do all the hair that I had before. So anyway, this is getting a bit long. I don't have to go into work just yet. I came early on purpose so I can film this video, because last vlog I tried to film it while I was on shift, but I was on my break. I wasn't filming a vlog on company time. I was doing it on my break, and at that point I had been working like I think 7 or 8 hours, and so I was really tired. So you could probably tell I was super tired for that video. I'm kind of tired right now. I'm still kind of waking up. I've already had my coffee today. But anyway, there's one thing I wanted to say. So I noticed that my subscriber count went up just a bit more. I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you for subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. It shows me that I'm doing something right. It's still pretty low, but I just gotta keep going at it. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the comments, and if you aren't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. If you are, please share the videos or share the channel to other people. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, you guys.